I'm leaving this building. Where am I at? I'm at the Family and Social Service Administration. Literally, I had to come up here because I'm like, this is getting expensive. Like, y'all need to tell me something about these freaking food stamps. Me just sitting back waiting, it's not gonna work. So I was gonna go live while I was in there, but I didn't want to get caught because they be acting, you know. You literally cannot even be on the phone. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this case off. You literally cannot even be in your phone when you in there. Oh my god. But she's like, so I went in there or whatever to the food stamp office, and of course I had to wait. I was gonna go live while I was in there, but like I said, I didn't want, like, I don't know, them to see that the camera or something was on. That would have made me turn it off. And so I got, went up to the window and everything. Hey, Nicole. And I was like, yes, I'm trying to see, like, what is the status of my food stamps. Like, they keep on telling me, like, that it's waiting to get authorized by the state. I turned in everything last month, and was telling her the situation or whatever, and she was like, did you turn in all your paperwork? And I'm like, yes. I'm like, the only thing that was kind of whatever is they had requested child support, but I don't receive child support. Like, I haven't received child support since the beginning of the year. And I said, so that was like something that was requested, but when I had came, I talked to a supervisor and I told them I cannot get documentation that I don't receive something. Like, I didn't try to log into my card to get like the statements, because it's a card that they put your like, if you get child support or unemployment, they can put it on like a state card. I'm like, I can't log into the state card because I haven't received it, basically all year. They probably, like, I probably have to even get a new card. I said, but the supervisor was like, you haven't received that in so long, I don't even know why they're requesting it, because it's definitely past 60 to 90 days. And so I'm going to fix it all in the system. Just make sure that you turn in everything else. So I turned in everything else, got it stamped. They had fixed it and adjusted, she said, while I was there. I had talked to another supervisor while I was there too, because the other one had went on lunch and I had asked her a question. The other one had went on lunch, so I ended up talking to another one, and she confirmed that the lady did fix it or whatever. I was at the food stamp office last month for like 2 hours, and so they like, yeah. So I had told y'all that when I had originally told y'all that when I called and said they was tripping on my food stamps. And so when I got in today, she was like, that's when she asked me, did I turn everything? I was telling her that. And she was looking through everything. She was like, they literally just, she was like, when's the last time you received your food stamps? I'm like, I received August, but I didn't receive my September's or whatever. I'm just waiting on my September's. And I said I was supposed to receive my September's Saturday. It's Thursday. It's still nothing on my card. And she was like, hold on, y'all. Wow. She was like, and they approved it today. She was like, so I'm like, thank you. That's awesome news. She was like, yes, I can literally see September is approved. October, they already went. It's like a delay like this. She was like, restricted diet and $40 of groceries a bag and a half. Like, I don't walk out with too many, groceries. She was like, oh yes, I have, I have a lot of food allergies, and I'm allergic to a lot of stuff too. She was like, so it definitely does get expensive. I was like, yes, like it gets very expensive. when you gotta buy stuff that don't have wheat in it, and you gotta buy gluten-free stuff, and then stuff for his school and all of that. Sorry, I don't. It's the reception. So yeah, I just was coming on here real quick to tell y'all that my food stamps will be on tomorrow. That's what they said. So I'ma take their word for it. Hopefully, I'm glad I went up there today for her to say that, because if they not on tomorrow, I will be back up there tomorrow to be like, I'm not leaving until y'all put my food stamps on. Like, come on, because I got, I got a car to get fixed and all kind of stuff. I don't have money to keep on spending for food, like I just don't have it. Yes, thank goodness. So she was like, she said, no, she said, I see it. She said, I can see it in the case. And so when I was telling her about the food stamp, she went to when I was telling her about the child support and stuff, she went into paper history. She said, oh yeah, I see where they did that, and I can see too that you haven't received child support. I'm like, yeah, I got an order, but he don't pay. Like, he'll quit his job and be homeless before he give me some child support. Like, whew. That's a whole nother, I don't even want to talk about him. But yeah, I'm so happy that I will be able to, like I said, fill up, because like daycare, they need some more food. Like I said, him going to school needs some more food. Like, it's like we just, like I said, I just can't, hot dog it, like buy some hot dogs and peas. Like, I just can't cheap food it. And so if it was just me and the other kids, we could get by with some sloppy joe or something like that. He can't even have, red meat, so I have to buy white meat. And so it's like stuff just gets expensive when you buying chicken breasts, and you got to worry about buying different oils. He can't, eat vegetable oil. So when you got to buy avocado oil and different kind of oils, like, because all the allergies and how you got to cook, like, food cost is high. I can't cheap shop if I wanted to. I try to bargain as much as I can, but I can't cheap shop as much as I want to. Even if I wanted to. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all good news. It's expensive. Yes, it's very expensive. And so you see my little grocery hauls, like, I really never had one that's less than $100 and some. And I really don't really walk out with too much stuff, like when you see the thing. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all that is, they should give him his own stamp. I wish they would. Like, I've asked before for that or whatever, and they said they don't, because I was like, I could bring documentation from all his doctors. He see a dermatologist, he see his allergist, he see his pediatrician, like all of this stuff. Everybody knows, like, of his illness. We go to the doctor multiple times a month, like, but it's not even considered even a disability. So I can't even get a disability like check for him, because it's not even considered a disability. So his school got all the documentation, like they know, like all of this. You would think that I would be able to get some kind of something for him, but like I can't. And like I said, it's even hard to even work. He been home for 2 days with me now. When I came live and I showed y'all he had a reaction to the crystal light. So he been home for 2 days while his mouth and stuff is healing up, because it, like, he blisters up. So around his whole mouth, like, ends up blistering up and the skin comes off. And so he been home for a couple of days with me until, like, he heal up, and then he got to be on a real clean diet, which he hate when he got to, like, eat real clean, but he got to do baked stuff and just real clean food. But yeah, y'all, I'm just excited that at least it's some good news. Like, it's just been, this couple of weeks been testing my patience. Did your doctor give you a list of food he can get? I have a list of food that he can get. His allergist has, because with the allergist, like, they want to kind of focus on the stuff that he's anaphylaxis to. So they gave me an action plan. They have everything that he's anaphylaxis to. And then that documentation, one, I keep One I give to daycare for their, like, it's called an action plan. So they have an action plan with his EpiPen, and then the school nurse has an action plan with his EpiPen, and then I had to fill out forms for like the cafeteria. So just in case something happens where I don't bring lunch, I pack his breakfast and his lunch every single day. And so me and the teacher, we came up to the suggestion just to pack his breakfast instead of feeding him before he gets to school, because the other kids have breakfast in the classroom, and so he won't be sitting there feeling left out. I pack his breakfast and he eats it in the classroom, with everybody else. And so she also has a whole list of stuff. I came before school started, before like before like and like me and her sat down for like 45 minutes. She literally took out a pen and paper. She has every food that he's allergic to, even down to if it's over 85 degrees, he cannot go outside because he has a history of his body does not regulate heat. So he already passed out and was unresponsive. So we don't play with heat. Like if he gets too hot, I pack, he already has ice packs and everything in his lunch bag that I packed for him, and he has an extra bottle of water. Like all of that stuff is all packed up for him at school. And then at daycare they already have, like, they just have his stuff, and so that's a good, like, he's been at the same daycare since he was a little baby, before he was even walking. So like they're used to, like, oh, this is Aiden stuff. He always gets his own little cabinet, no matter like if they change locations. They just they'll even call me like, hey, we having this kind of snack, can he have this snack? But I always like buy like the family size like boxes of stuff that he can have. And so he has that. So he has that at daycare. Unfortunately, I can't have all of that at school, and so I have to just pack it, or I get like a small box, and she'll keep it like in the she has like a little cabinet there, and she keeps stuff like that for him. They are putting her stamps back on Saturday, Tara. No, she said tomorrow. She said they gonna be back on tomorrow. So I was like, it's gonna be on Saturday. They was supposed to be on this past Saturday. They said they put them on tomorrow. So yeah, so with my allergy baby, my chocolate baby, so that's, yeah, I'm just, he be killing the pockets. Like, nothing about him. He ain't no cheap baby. His is already expensive, but he definitely expensive. He high maintenance, honey. He a whole high maintenance. A whole high maintenance child. But I was, because I'm allergic to everything, so I was definitely a high maintenance child. So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come on here because y'all know I just been crying for the past couple of lives. So I wanted to come on here with some good news and excitement. So yeah, y'all, thanks for joining. Until next time, bye.